Stormers v Leinster. 5 takeaways as South Africans bully reigning champions in beautifully chaotic opener. Following the Stormers' 35-0 win over Leinster at the DHL Stadium in Cape Town, here are our 5 key takeaways from the opening fixture of the United Rugby Championship (URC) season. The top line. The Stormers began the URC with a ruthless win over reigning champions Leinster, setting the tone for a possible title push in the process. Things did begin slowly for the hosts, with just 2 jury Matthew penalties to their name, but they quickly went up a gear in the second half. An opportunistic break from Sibilo Senetla broke through the Leinster line, allowing Stefan Undura to slide under the sticks for the night's opening score. His effort was quickly followed up by Evan Roos, who flopped over from the base of a strong maul. New recruit Ruan Ackerman also marked his debut with a try, crossing in a similar vein from a maul. Rounding off the night, Matthew slipped the defence to secure the all-important bonus point. Let chaos reign. With this being the first game of the new URC season, it always promised to be a trendsetter. If that's the case, we're in for a beautifully chaotic year. This game was played at 100 mph, with almost a reckless approach to both possession and territory. Playing the ball inside your own goal line, forwards throwing audacious offloads in broken field and cheeky chip-and chases and dinky crossfield kicks to build attacks to boot. It was just all-out jow. The accuracy might have been lacking for large parts, but that shouldn't detract from what was a really entertaining match, and one which shows a new intent within the URC. Its English cousin, the Prem, has already attracted plenty of attention for its new era, but the URC is also going to be a great watch if this is the trendsetter it promised to be. Forward dominance. An early scrum penalty to Leinster seemed to suggest they had the upper hand up front, but that proved to be an outlier. The Stormers bullied them in this department. The front row combination of Neithling Fouch, Andre Hugo Venter and Vernon Matongo tore through Leinster counterparts Jack Boyle, Gus McCarthy and Rabah Slimani repeatedly, winning penalties for fun as a result. This scrum dominance fueled a real confidence in the hosts, and it allowed them to get on the front foot around the park. Roos likely revved up to prove a point after his bizarre Springboks saga earlier in the year, carried like an angry freight train ball in hand, while the rest of the back row also dominated the battle at the breakdown. The maul also became a real weapon for the Stormers. Their first disallowed try of the half, ruled out for a penalty, came as a direct result of a powerful driving maul, as did their second actual try of the game. John Dobson's side targeted this area and built a good platform off it. Leinster were also their own worst enemy at times. The lineout misfired, standing at an 82% success rate compared to the Stormers' 94%, while their defence was also caught out with 32 missed tackles, a success rate of 67% compared to just 73% from their opposition. Yes, this Leinster pack is seriously under strength, with their Lions contingent still absent, but it was by no means an academy side either. The way they were systematically dismantled will be a worry for Leo Cullen. Running away with it. The Stormers would have been annoyed with their scoreline in the first half, but they just let rip in the second. They were utterly ruthless, taking almost every chance that came their way. Led by the monstrous pack, they picked Leinster apart to run in 4 tries. The tale of the first half was their chalked-off scores and their inability to make their chances count, but it was the complete opposite of that in the second. That ability to just put their foot on the throat and pile pressure will send alarm bells ringing for the rest of the season. What's even scarier is that they still have their Springbok contingent to come back into the mix. Test watch. As with any URC match, there were a number of players gunning for test selection who left their mark on the game. For the hosts, number 8 Roos certainly did that. He trucked incredibly hard around the park, breaking through the gain line with almost every carry, but backed that up with some strong defense. That effort is more than reflected in his stats, too. posting 11 carries and 11 tackles over his shift. His try was certainly well deserved. Pack colleague Venter also impressed during his stint. He helped solidify the scrum, nailed his darts at the lineout, and just overall got himself about in a really pleasing effort. His performance also comes at a good time, with the box hooker depth being tested out. It was by no means a vintage display from the visitors, but Sam Prendergast was a standout for his side. He hit a gorgeous 50-22 early into the game, and while he wasn't given the cleanest platform to play off, things seemed to happen around him.